Welcome to March from the Gulf Coast, Northport, Florida. It's another edition of Atlanta Braves Spring Training Baseball. And this afternoon, the Braves face the Tampa Bay Rays here at Cool Today Park. And Ronaldo Lopez makes his second start of the spring. The weather could not be better. It is a perfect afternoon for baseball. Leadoff walk.
The Braves are both at Boston at the end at the Yankees.
And Melton's down on strikes. So Ronaldo Lopez picks up his first strikeout for the first out in the first.
Is going well. The slider is the finishing pitch for him.
Nick Fortes slaps the first pitch high in the air, deep to right center. That ball is carrying, but Michael Harris runs it down for the second out.
It's the righties.
And the 2-2 is whacked on one hop out to Austin Riley. He'll go to second, and that ends the first inning. A scoreless start for Ronaldo Lopez this afternoon. And this afternoon they'll begin by facing a right-hander, Drew Rasmussen. As Harris chops one to the right side, handled by Williamson, one down. And Baldwin skies one, shallow center. Williams is racing back. He'll be called off now. Jacob Melton's underneath it.
Definitely in that field, there probably wasn't going to be a spot for him in the infield.
And Olsen rolls one out to Williamson. He makes the play. It's a 1-2-3, bottom of the first for Drew Rasmussen.
And you missed pretty much the whole season like he did. It's a lonely place.
Dubon steps into it.
And now that opportunity to get back.
Xavier Isaac at the plate. He lost the second half of his season last year. At first, he thought it was dehydration, but less than a week after being put on the injured list, a brain scan revealed he had a brain tumor and had to have life-saving surgery last July.
Looking forward to a full, healthy season this year.
Check swing. He went. Ronaldo Lopez punches out Xavier Isaac. Line drive hooked down the left field line. That'll be fair. Williams racing around first. He's looking for a double. Yastrzemski fires it back in. A two-out double for Carson Williams.
Mislocation here, trying to go away, and watch this fastball come back in. You can see Drake Baldwin's glove. He is set up on the corner, and instead it's the other corner, and Williams is able to get to it. He's pitching. He's trying to hit spots.
And a breaking ball lifted into right center. Harris is there in stride, makes the catch.
What are you telling me?
Riley bangs one into left field. Diving effort. Justin Henry Malloy makes the catch.
It's a good play on a ball that was stung here by Austin Riley, 107 off the bat, but also sinking fast. And that is full extension there.
So Yastrzemski strikes out, and now Eli White. Eli White hits it in the air. Medium depth left center. Malloy is battling the sun. Did he make the catch? Waiting for a ruling.
He caught it.
He got it. Justin Henry Malloy with a smile. A couple adventurous plays out there in left field. Looked like a punt returner trying to avoid the muff. And the first pitch is stroked deep to left center. Harris gliding over to be Yastrzemski to make the catch. One pitch, one out. Reynel Delgado.
As they've done it, Ronaldo was incredibly successful.
And he carves up Yandy Diaz there on the curveball. Cool now. And a screamer back off the mound. Nice play by Dubon. Over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Ronaldo Lopez. Berm out there in left is packed. Mauricio Dubon pops it up. Chance for Isaac.
Great camp with this team.
And he lifts one in the air to left center. Malloy battling the sun again. Might have been the smoothest catch thus far. He's getting tested out there in left.
It's a good one so far.
Back through the box, right there to make the play, Ben Williamson. And Kyle Farmer puts up an 11-pitch fight, but Drew Rasmussen is perfect through three. Seventh pitch to Fortes here to begin the fourth. And it's tomahawked high in the air, deep left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is fair. Nick Fortes, the solo homer off of Tyler Kinley, and plates the game's first run.
When you see this replay, you're going to see an elevated fastball that was well above the strike zone.
Took a little something off. Malloy out in front. He lifts this one in the air to right field. Eli White makes the catch.
They get creative. We know that, and they have to, partially because of their market.
A little squibber off the end of the bat. Riley charging in, side saddle for the third out. But the Rays get the game's first run. Nick Fortes, a solo home. Joe Boyle on in relief of Drew Rasmussen, who went 3 perfect innings. And Boyle gets him there. Those are 3 of the last 4 standing. And at the knees, Drake Baldwin's called out on strikes. 99. Matt Olson bounces one just inside the first base bag. Isaac's got it. And the Rays have tossed 4 perfect innings.
He's 223 against the righties when you look at the batting average.
And a fly ball driven well into center. Harris makes a chest tie catch. For the souvenir, make kid's day. Popped up, shallow left. Looks like Dubon's calling for it. Puts the squeeze on it for the second half. Delgado bounces one out to Matt Olson. Flips to Dylan Lee covering. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Dylan Lee. Video podcast I talked about on Wednesday. Austin Riley off the end of the bat. Dunks one out to left. And Justin Henry Malloy out there again running it down.
Antoine Richardson, his first base coach, maybe we see double digits for the first time.
Fly out to center, and it drops. Carson Williams ran all the way out from short. Jacob Melton in center field did not call him off. Dubon barrels one to left, right at Malloy, who makes the catch. Braves are wearing him out in left field.
There.
Ben Gamble back out the box, underneath the glove of Williams. And here comes Mike Yastrzemski to tie the game. And for the Rays, their infield defense, one of their strengths, bites them there. Inside, ball 4. Nick Fortes wants to challenge.
Look pretty good. We'll see. Let's take a look at this. No! You got 0.2, 0.1, 0.1.
Wow.
It's a good challenge, I think, in that spot. Kevin Cash going to come out now and make a change, but why not? Against spring training.
And Michael laces one over. Carson Williams into center field. Eli White scores. Hot on his heels, Ben Gamble touches home. And it's 3-1 Atlanta. Michael Harris, the 2-run single.
Really good at bat here from Michael. You talked about the patience, getting yourself in a really good hitter's count at 2-0, and then you get a fastball down the middle at 95 that he doesn't try to get 2 RBIs.
Now Drake Baldwin. He chops one sharply out to first. Isaac flips to Martin covering, and that ends the inning.
Also play in a pretty good spot. He dominated righties with it, and that is usually the case when you're cutter heavy.
Driven the other way towards the field sweep and over it. Yandy Diaz, an opposite field tank. And that cuts the Braves lead in half.
I had to be Luis Arias, right?
And this ball is blasted deep to right, and the Rays have gone back to back. Jacob Melton off the building in right field. Fortes sends it into center. Harris gliding over, and there's the first out. And Justin Henry Malloy, a little in on the hand. This one will splash down in front of Harris. And a base hit for Justin Henry Malloy. Innate ability to spin a real sharp breaking ball as he overpowers Cooper Kinney there for the second out.
Yeah, but it's going to finish outside the strike zone.
And now they got Malloy picked off. Jarvis slaps the tag on him, and that's the end of the inning. But the Rays, a couple of solo homers, have tied us up at 3. Yep. This one whacked high in the air, shallow left. And the catch is made. And now Austin Riley. Clubs one high, deep, left center. That ball is ticketed for the berm. Austin Riley, with his second home run of the spring, puts the Braves back in front. try and turn the ship around. Yastrzemski off the end of the bat. Slaps one high in the air to left. This is Connor Hyzak making the catch. Eli White, a high fly to left. Hyzak has it measured. Coming in. And Blake Sable lifts this one to left. Early test for Kevin Kilpatrick. Flags it down.
Help his cutter even more.
Served the other way into right. And on one hop handled by Clovisy, but it's a single for Greg Berrios.
Guys that could be big leaguers or have been, you may want to stay in there a little bit longer, and it tells you whether or not you can use it. So can you throw it in the strike zone when you need to, and can you get weak contact or swings and misses?
Patrick Clovisy makes the catch. Dylan Dodd throws up a 0 in the top of the 7th.
I'm trying to get after as much as I can in the offseason to, get ready for a full 162. I mean, he's obviously playing against him. His teams are always such a huge threat on the bases. So I was super excited to get the opportunity to work with him. And, yeah, he's just super knowledgeable about stealing bases, and he's good at picking up on little cues that pitchers may have. And I think it's going to be really beneficial for us here as a team. Take a step back and look at, where I struggled, where I had successes. And
Drake Baldwin down on strikes. Hunter Biggie, though, gives up a homer to Ben Gamble. And the Braves are 5-3 lead.
7 games pitched.
Keegan sends this high in the air. Brett Wisely has just checked in and makes the catch.
And so they have stayed hungry.
Scott's got it. Down to Wisely at second to turn in time. Nice play by Taylor Scott to start the 1-4-3.
Necessarily to be a manager.
Broken bat roller. Sable tries to flip, and Hartman beats it out. Gomez couldn't get to the bag in time, and now the bases are loaded. And a high, shallow fly. Barrios is underneath it. Infield fly rule was in effect.
Shortstops and just shortstops in general has gone to third and done.
Jarvis shoots it to left. The catch is made by Hyzak. Dashing home Groshans, and he is out. A double play ends the 8th inning. Braves load the bases but can't scratch any runs across. We go to the 9th. Atlanta by 2.
Down where he was at the end of spring training before he got hurt in 24.
Waddell across the diamond in time. Wrap to the right side. Wisely.
And put the ABS challenges remaining on it.
3-2 is low. Another walk here with 2 outs. And here comes Walt Weiss. Popped high in the air. Shallow right. Wisely backpedaling. Called off. Clovisy makes the catch. And the Braves win. Rays leave the bases loaded in the top of the 9th. Second start of the spring from Ronaldo Lopez. Couple of homers from Austin Riley and Ben Gamble. CJ, what were your takeaways from this afternoon?